Okay folks, this will be an interesting one. We've done quite a few of these before. Let's see if we can make this one come up a treat. We've done really nice ones on the odd occasion, although most of them are shit, but I'm doing it differently. Let's see how we go with it. I think we're going to enlarge it 200 for this. Okay, let's see what this is. It is a doll. I'm going to make this doll into something interesting. We're interested in mainly the top part of her. So we're just going to put her on the glass and slip and slide her. I've never liked dolls. They're only good for demos. I don't like them otherwise. I'm not a real doll person. I never have been. When I was a little girl, I was more interested in cars and trucks, a tomboy. So I was a tomboy, and my parents tried to feminize me, and it was really difficult because I didn't like receiving dolls. I didn't like dolls. Now that looks really quite interesting, but it's not what we want. So yeah, I never liked dollies or dolls. As a general rule, I didn't. I was fascinated, however, by the big ones that was purchased for me, but I still didn't like them. These plasticky shit, what they are. Just not into dolls, folks. But they make really good demo pieces. And that, again, we just seem to be getting just a single, just the head. We're not getting anywhere, folks. Just put that there. Maybe it's too much enlargement. Maybe we're just going to make it a smaller enlargement. So I'm going to make it A5. Yeah, that looks interesting, but again, it's not what I'm after. It's really tricky trying to get this to work. For some reason, I'm having difficulties. Maybe I can just do it vertically, mostly on the vertical, with a little bit of an angle. Put a head there and move it with the lamp. Try and get myself to move it with the lamp. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. Looks a bit minimalist, but it looks like we could utilise it. Maybe we'll do one more and see if we can get a better result. Don't know how that turned out. Yeah, that looks better in some ways. Yeah, I think we could utilise that. This looks good in some ways, but in other ways, I don't know which one I like. I do think I could do a better one, or maybe not. Maybe we could utilise this one. Okay, we're just going to redonate her doll. And we're just going to utilise this. But yeah, I've never been a doll person or a girl. I've always been a tomboy, and I'm still a tomboy, folks, to this very day. I even dress in tomboy outfits, so I'm a tomboy, folks. Pardon me. And that too, I do like to burp, which is a very blokey sort of a thing. Sometimes I just like to let one go. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I think maybe more on the vertical to get the head, even though it's got some hair in there. We're going to keep it at that. But yeah, I do prefer dressing in men's clothing rather than girls' sorts of stuff. But there is one thing, folks. I still wear, I know this sounds a bit personal, but I still wear women's underwear. Undies, singlets. I don't like wearing men's underwear. So that's the exception. Yeah, sounds a bit personal, folks, but yeah. So I do have a, yeah. I guess that sort of differentiates myself from being trans. A lot of people are. I sort of feel uncomfortable wearing men's underpants and singlets. I feel very uncomfortable with that, folks. I prefer to wear the women's ones. But I am a tomboy, folks. I'm proud of it, folks. Anyway, that's come up looking quite interesting. I think we can now call this demo quits.